Hey, this is Julian Wong from firstplaymaker.com, and continuation from the previous video, the backtest of the MDP version 1.2 for the 1 year period of 2012 to 2013. So it's January to January, 1 year backtest. Continuing from the previous one, I was talking about lot sizes. When it's set to percentage, basically the lot size auto compound, and so start out with a lot size of 1.11 and went all the way up to in the last video 6.65. It's finally gone all the way up to lot size of 15. So graph, at this point in time the test is complete, so we have a full scale review, and as you can see the total gain was about 130, let's see, total gain is about 132,000, so that's about 1,300% gain, or more than that. But once again, bring back to the same issues. Like, don't forget, this is a backtest. In the backtest, the system does not reflect things like variable spreads, slippages, and latency differences, VPS, and as well as VPS latencies, broker feed, broker execution timings, no trade errors. The context is busy. We don't get all those kind of errors in a backtest as much as we do in live trading. So actual results can be very, very different. But another thing that I want to go through more so is basically the issue of non-performance. So MDP is one of those EAs that people have kind of like bought and refunded, and then somewhere along the line they thought, shit, I shouldn't have refunded, I should buy it again. And then when they buy it again, they just get it in the wrong time, and then find that the account is losing money. I guess from a backtest like this, basically the moral of the story is just to leave it running by itself. We can still pretty much draw a line graph from here to here, and it is a fairly straight line. It's not exponential by any means, but it's definitely a fairly straight line. You could draw a line that passes through all these points, and it does make sense. It does make a certain correlation. But as pointed out in the previous video, there was a drop from the 13th of March all the way up to the start of April. There was another drop of, let's say, from mid-June all the way to the end of July, and there was also another drop from the end of August to the start of September, and then there was a sharp drop here for mid-September all the way to, let's see, the next day, and again end of September to November there was also a huge drop. And during this period of time, from the end of September to November, there were very, very few trades as compared to earlier in the year. So at this point of time, if a backtest can reflect that there was less trades taking place as opposed to the start of the year, people will then start assuming that, hey, MDP is not working anymore. MDP is is outdated. It's not accurate. The formula doesn't work. So these assumptions would basically come into the picture very, very fast, but if you look at it in totality, it is still performing well. Just perhaps, some people may say that it's not the best EA. To be perfectly honest with you, I had a very, very good month in February last year. It's like 22.4% in that single month alone. But moving on, I think by about April, at this point, I was having issues with other EAs, like namely Tom's EA, that was messing me over. So for that reason, I kind of like cut loss and actually started taking out some EAs that weren't performing regularly, and basically concentrated on some EAs that did perform on a more regular basis. So this basically concludes my MDP 1 year backtest, and hope this gives you a good picture of what to expect when using it, and so that you basically know how to use this EA to your benefit, or should you look at something else. One of the other EAs that you may be interested in is Forex Thor. Forex Thor works in a very similar tick scalping way to Million Dollar Pips. However, MDP, unlike Thor, is more of a counter trend, while Thor is more of a trend following in some cases. So it kind of like trades the breakouts sometimes, and also that Forex Thor processes L2 data, which is different from MDP. So for a balance, you may actually want to get both of those two and do it side by side. In the next couple of days, I will also be posting some backtests of Forex Thor so that you guys can have a comparison of how the two EAs perform. But one of the things that people observe is that Forex Thor is probably a little bit more consistent in live trading versus backtest.